Hello everybody, how you doing today? My name is Andy and thanks for tuning into my channel. Let's talk about Lego. And today guys, well, first thing I want to do is I want to fill in this road plate. Remember we needed two and a half plus a couple of studs. Now, I don't know why I need those extra studs. The only thing I can think of is because of the fact that the elevated platform was not a full base plate. It was 26 studs instead of 32. And then, well, you got two studs there with the retainer walls, and then you got a full base, well, that's included in the full base plate. And then you got whatever's in between those two. So that's probably, it's not 8, it's probably maybe 5 or 6. And then, you know, coming all the way out here, there's bound to be something. I don't know. I would think it would come out even more or less. But I mean, it does more or less. It just needs 2 studs, 2 extra studs. So somewhere along the way, we lost 2 studs to make it even. But anyway, so we're going to put in 2.5 plates here, and then we'll figure out what exactly we have left, which I think is going to be 2 studs. So let's do that right now. All right, there we are. We got them filled in. We got 2.5 more road plates built and inserted, or installed, if you will. So this is what we have left right here. So that is just over 2 studs, about 2.5 studs or something like that, which obviously I'm not going to be able to do 2.5 studs. So maybe I can push this a little bit. Yeah, between pushing that in a little bit and pushing this up a little bit, I might be able to get it to 2. I think it's, yeah, if we put 2 studs in there, it shouldn't look too awful bad. It might have a slight gap, but I don't know what else to do. I don't know why I've got such an odd amount of space left here. I mean, I've got a set amount of base plates going up this way. You know, I mean, we've got some space in between here, but that's it. Everything else is, well, except for on the elevated platform where it's 26 studs, but still an even amount of studs. So I don't know. And then you got a 48 plate, then you got a 32 plate, then you got some space there. Then you got a 48 and 32, 32, 32, and so on. So I don't know. I mean, that stuff down there, what I explained in a couple videos ago, that I knew exactly what caused that. This, I don't know. I have no idea what caused this. So I don't know how to fix it other than filling it in. So if you got some suggestions or any explanation for this, let me know in the comments. But we'll go ahead and build up something there. Actually, we're gonna have to put the 2 studs back here because I got to ramp this up, and I can't ramp it up with the 2 studs there. So we'll put the 2 studs back here, or maybe even back behind this plate here. So let's go ahead and do that and see what it looks like. And there we go, guys. Filled in the 2 studs. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it'll do. It looks, you know, from a distance, you're not going to notice it. It's a little bit loose because it was, remember, studs were a little bit, it was a little bit more than 2 studs, but once you put the ramp on this end and all that, and you know, I don't think, I mean, you're not going to notice it. It looks pretty good. So now the roads are done all the way down to there. I just got to put the 1 road plate on this side to ramp up to the railroad crossing, and then figure out what I'm going to do from there as far as the parking lot goes, if we're going to have a parking lot, which means I have to sort out where everything's going to go out here, which I'm not doing at the moment, but we'll figure it out later. So what I want to do now, I think, is I want to work on my entrance ways from both the parking garage and the hospital over here. So I want to create some kind of an entrance way. Probably turn a half of a road plate on its end, like put it vertical instead of horizontal, and use that for like a driveway or like a entranceway. So let's try that here on the hospital and see what we can come up with. All right, this is what's left of the hospital now. This is a level of destruction I had to do in order to get down to the plate, because this plate has to be removed in order to get the entranceway the same height as the roadway, because that's lower than the Mills plate. It's a plate lower. So I had to remove all these tiles, and well, I just took off the top 3 floors there, and then dismantled the first floor a bit here to get to the plate. So I'm going to remove this 16 by 16 plate, and then I'm going to replace it with whatever plate's necessary after I put in the road plate to make the entranceway. So stay tuned. Yeah, so this is what I come up with so far. What do you think? Just a road plate turned sideways, running out. I put a curb beside it, and yeah, so I think it looks pretty good. The only problem is this post right here was in a stud before. Now it can't be in a stud unless I guess I could remove the curb right there and curb around it, because you can see how it's sticking out there. So I'll probably just do that, probably move the curb there and put in a couple of 1x1 pieces around it. But this isn't all I have to do, because this is just the hospital. Then I got to modify the road plate that the hospital goes into over here. This right here had to put a plate there as well. How many studs do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 studs there. It's not enough for a road plate. What am I gonna do? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, we need 3 more studs to put a road plate in. I wonder if I should have inset this one kind of by 3 studs to allow for that. I wonder if I should do that. Yeah, maybe. Let's yeah, we're gonna probably have to modify this so that one will fit, because, well, then again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a road plate. I can just put tiles there at the same height as the road plate. So we may be okay. Let's just keep it here. I'll move that post over, and then we'll start working on the other plate. Stand by. Right, okay. So I got the hospital put back together, and I got my roadway intact there, installed. So what do you think about that? The only thing I'm not liking is the fact you can see that bright green plate under or in the back there. I don't know if that's going to be that probably won't be too noticeable if the ambulance is sitting in front of it. But yeah, so I put some curb around it, and it's just a 8 stud wide driveway, if you will, or entranceway, and it matches up with what I just put on the plate here. This guy right here. Yeah. It wouldn't fit a road plate like we just talked about, because it's only 13 studs, it's not 16. So I had to use tiles, but I think it looks okay, and they match up perfectly. So let's get them on the platform and check it out, what it looks like. All right, guys, what do you think? It's a driveway. It took a little while to build it. I mean, I had to tear up a lot of stuff to do it. But I just noticed something. Why does it look like the curb on the hospital is higher than the curb on the road plate there? How did that happen? Oh no. Oh, it's one thing after another. So now I got to fix that. But other than that, what do you think about it? I mean, I don't like this gap right here, but that had to be there because of the removing the white line. I had to fill it in, but I couldn't put another plate in there, so it wouldn't fit. So that's the little gap you're going to get. So now I have to fix the the curb. Hang on a second. Let me fix that. And there you have it. The curbs are now the same height. Took a little tearing apart to get that fixed, but we got it done. So that's where the ambulance is going to sit, right there in the driveway. So it comes right out to the road. The white line's not there, so it makes it look like there is in fact, a driveway there, and then it's got the curbs, corner curbs there, and everything. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. You think it looks good? I think it looks good. Now I got to do the same thing to this over here. This is going to be much easier though, because there's no distance. I mean, because the road from the parking garage comes all the way out to the road plate. So I just gotta. Well, then again, the height of that road is different than the height of the height of the road out here by a plate, I think. So I'm going to have to lower that to make it even with the road, to make a entranceway in there. And it's going to have to be much wider than this one because of that being wider. So I might have to put I can't put a full road plate in there because it won't fit. So I'll have to tile it some way, but lower it and then tile the area there where the bike lane is right now. But I can pull it off, I'm sure. Just going to take a little time and innovation. So yeah, there you go. I'll do that next time around. And also want to work on this train station area over here. I told you about possibly building that platform and maybe tackle that next time around. And so on and so forth. So I think that's about all I've got for you today. Thanks for taking me along. I do appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And then hit that little like button, that little thumbs up button down there if you enjoyed today's video. All right, guys. Thanks again. Until next time, please take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day and keep building. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.